story. He says this story, the author, this Wolf, I forgot his first name, he heard directly from the person himself, whose name is Rabbi Yitzchak Rosenzweig. Rabbi Yitzchak Rosenzweig is a Tzanzer Chassid who lives in Yerushalayim. And for 17 years after his chasana, they didn't have children. And they went to doctors and so on. And after all of the tests, they were notified by the doctors that there's no hope, Rahman Litzlan, for conception. Despite this very pessimistic, diagnosis, they didn't give up. They came to America and they were by the Rebbe in Yechidus. And the Rebbe blessed them with children. And after a year, they had one child, the Ben Yachid. When this child was born, this Rabbi Yitzchak Rosenzweig wrote a letter to the Rebbe, thanking him that the bracha was fulfilled and they had a child, b'shatevim mitzlachas. A few days later, the secretary, Rabbi Label Groner, calls up Rabbi Rosenzweig and says that he was asked to give over the following. And that is that in the Rebbe's room, there are two drawers. One of them is letters from Akash's Bracha from Chassidim from all over the world, who are asking Yeshua for their various tzoros. And the second drawer is letters of the good news that Chassidim Yidden send, notifying the Rebbe of the salvation that they merited. The drawer with requests is full, but the drawer with the good news is much emptier. For not always do they remember to notify the Psura Tova. And the Rebbe therefore is thanking Rav Rosenzweig that he sent this letter to the drawer of the Psura Tovas. He concludes, the author of the story who gathers these stories concludes that Sunday, the 26th of Adar, Rishon Tavshin Beis, the day before, Chav Zayin Adar, by dollars. So this, Rabbi Rosenzweig went by for dollars and brought his child that he was born from the Rebbe's bracha and received his dollar a day before, Chav Zayin Adar. The story stands on its own. The question the Rebbe knows, that's not our business. And the Rebbe wants to address this. When he spoke about the Fidige Rebbe, that the Jew has to inform and notify about the Shlichus and so on, we see this from Moishe Rabbeinu, that Hashem says, Nasav and Ishman, I'm sorry, that Moishe Rabbeinu notifies the Eibishter what the Yidden's response was. The Eibishter doesn't know, of course, but that is nonetheless the response. And the Rebbe is deeply gratified to be notified that the Yid was helped and that this comes from the Jew himself.